One of the best traits that a music therapy student can have is passion for working with others. That's something that we can't teach, and that's not something we can give you. You have to have that passion for wanting to work with other human beings. Along with that, you have to be passionate about music.
A good therapist thinks about the client first, puts the client first. So in doing so, the music has to be kind of almost like by rote for you. You can't be concentrating on your part.
Our students, when they leave here, have to play barriers on guitar and piano and show the wide range of songs that they can play. Because ultimately, while we could use recorded music, the elements in the music allow us to reach our clients. Whether it's us changing the tempo, us changing the melody lines, us holding or creating more tension in a piece that wouldn't normally be there to help access and explore what's going on with them intrinsically.
I've been given this gift of music, and I've always enjoyed it, and it's brought me a lot of personal growth and just a lot of fulfillment, so why can't I just share that with other people? And so music therapy kind of gives you a way to do that, and also to interact, for me personally, with a lot of populations I had never worked with before.
Originally, I was thinking about music education, and while I was applying to Loyola, I started looking through the degree programs, and I saw music therapy, and I started looking into what it actually was, and that's when I started realizing I want to do this more than music education, because I want to give music a better outlook than just being played in standard concert halls and being utilized in the education system just to physically teach only musical skills. I wanted to use music as an outlet through other means of helping people.
We just get to make music together and be goofy, and no one cares, there's no judgment. So they have fun, but then also we work on basic academic skills like colors, numbers, animals, storytelling. With the older kids, we work with sequences of sentences. So they're starting to read a little bit more, so we'll be working on words and how those words fit together to make sense. So, you know, music is kind of a back door into all of these really important foundational academic skills for these kids in particular.
The music is a positive outlet to basically get them out of their shells, rather than directly asking them, what do you want to do? It's more like they're going to naturally come out of their shells and interact through the music. I came from New Orleans public schools growing up. I was an at-risk adolescent, and basically I wanted to go back and help at-risk adolescents in the New Orleans public school system. And when we started going over adolescents and certain things that they have to go through, I started to relate more to it, understanding that not every adolescent is the same. Not all of us go through the same issues. It depends culturally where we're from, and it can differ from kids' neighborhoods, even to different states. It's a big different level, even from households.
As a music therapy major, our students are taking coursework in music, which would include their basic theory, music history, and their applied instruments. Then they're taking coursework in the psychologies. So you're going to have intro to psychology, abnormal, developmental, statistics and research, and then clinical psychology as well. The other core thing about music therapy coursework is that all of our students have to be in the clinic every year. So they take what we call practicums, and they spend 35 to 50 hours on site in a clinic, either under the direct supervision of a music therapist or in their senior years under the direction of a site supervisor that does where they are the music therapist, and they get the experience of working with clients from the beginning to the end, from the assessment, designing treatment plans, and implementing those techniques.
Now, anyone with a health need from NICU all the way up to the well elderly and everything in between is what music therapists work with.
I was a performance major in my undergrad, and so whenever I would perform, I always kind of joked with my friends, like, it's the goal to get someone to cry. So from that, you know, having someone approach me after a performance and saying, I was so moved by your performance and by the work that you've done, made me realize the power of music, and inspired me to look into that even more and to see how I could take it in a different direction, away from performance, away from that selfish kind of self-contained world, into something where I can go help others.